Good afternoon, Unbound riders. This um, video is for our 200-mile riders and those that we are supporting. This is Jeff McCool with 3 Feet Cycling, and so wanted to just touch base with everyone with a little bit more information since our last video. If you didn't see that one, go out to our Facebook page at 3 Feet Cycling SAG and give it a watch. There's some great details in there that will help you out. But some questions have come through, and so I wanted to just be able to answer a few things for everyone as to what we would have at SAG and what that kind of looks like day of. So some of the items we'll have for food at SAG are Crustables, PB&J sandwiches, chips, Coke. We will have cookies, water, no nutrition, gels, or anything like that. That is very specific to each rider, so make sure that you pack that. We'll also have ice and cold towels there. As far as some of the other items, we will have chamois butter. Every stop, I would definitely say grab some. We'll also have some at our tent at when you drop off your bag. We'll have sunscreen, and then we'll have our mechanics on site that will also handle lube and everything like that for you. So those things are there at every one of our checkpoints, all 3 of them for you. Wanted to run through the different checkpoints and kind of what to expect, but remember, we have limited space this year for our SAG support, so I can't tell you exactly where we'll be at each station because of that limited space. We have to kind of see where we can get, but understand that we will be on your right hand side as you come in. You will recognize us because of our 3 feet tents or our signs or our flags. We may have chamois butter tents up too, but all 3 checkpoints for you will have something very prominent that says 3 feet, and look for that. And you'll also see everyone's t-shirt same t-shirt that you get at bag check-in that says Unbound Gravel on it. It's very specific, and all of our volunteers will get one of those, or they'll be wearing a 3 feet shirt. So just so that you know what to look for. So riders, checkpoint 1, Madison, mile 42, very early on in the ride or race, whichever way you look at it. That cutoff time to leave that checkpoint is 11:30 a.m., just so you know. But here's what we're going to recommend on this one. I know it is early. There's going to be a lot of congestion there. And so our recommendation is to take all the nutrition you need to make it to Matfield Green. And this is going to help you pass several riders, not get caught up in the congestion. We can fill your bottles there. We can have a bag if you need it. But the less time you have to spend there, the more time you're going to be passing other riders. That neutral water spot there in Madison is going to be highly congested. A lot of people are going to say, I'm going to make it on 2 bottles. They're going to have to spend time refilling, all those things. The less time you're there, you are going to get in front of a lot of riders there. We're glad to fill you up there, but I would plan on taking as much as you can from the start in your pockets and being able to get to that second checkpoint in Matfield Green. Wear your Camelback from the start. You cannot get behind on hydration, so continue to drink that. The great thing is that there is a water oasis at Texaco Hill at mile 64. So if you've already gotten in front of everyone, you're not having to fight all those people. And now you can stop and take a little bit more time to fill up there at mile 64 if you need to just top off some bottles too. Keep this in mind. I think this is going to be that place in the race that's going to be a difference maker for a lot of people, because they think they want to stop and refill and just go with 2 bottles constantly. If you take off from the start with a little bit more and can make it through that first 42-mile checkpoint without really having to stop, make it to Texaco Hill and restop there. That may help you out a little bit. And again, Texaco Hill is at mile 64. Our second checkpoint is at Matfield Green at mile 100. That cutoff time to leave there is 4:30 p.m. I think this is going to be a key checkpoint for everyone. This is the last stop. There is no oasis between Matfield Green and Council Grove. It's also going to be the hotter part of the day. And if it is sunny, you're wide open, all those things are going to play into it and you're getting tired. And so being key point here at Matfield Green, you have Council Grove at 160. So you got to plan on 60 miles on your own with no additional water. So taking your time to refuel at this stop, topping off your fluids yourself, but also in your camelbacks and all your bottles, making sure you are ready to go and you're cooled down, because it is going to get hotter from that point on. I think we're looking at about 11 o'clock for the first riders there, and it's just going to be in the heat of the day. So understand where we're at there in the Flint Hills, and it is wide open. There's no trees. It is just rolling hills, and it's going to be a rough one. So make sure you're eating and drinking throughout the day. Those stops going into that second checkpoint, keeping on top of your water and your nutrition is going to be key for this leg of the race. Now, checkpoint 3 is in Council Grove at mile 160. That cutoff to leave there is 11:30 p.m. You are almost home. You have just 47 miles into Main Street, Council Grove, and seeing all your family again, all your friends, and hearing your name crossing that finish line. So take your time again at this checkpoint, catch your breath, prepare for that last 47 miles. Our mechanics are there, our crews are there to help you out. Take the time you need, because it's been a long day into this mile 160 checkpoint. You've gotten through the heat. Some of you are still going to be rolling through the heat, and others are going to be going into the evening. So you still have Cahola Lake to get past, and then it is really pretty much home free. But there is still some hills here in this last leg of from Council Grove. And that's why I'm saying make sure you've topped off, you've been eating your nutrition and everything like that. Again, make sure you're reading the rider's guide. That is going to be key to hearing some of those things. There is one more oasis in Americus at mile 189. You may be wanting it depending on what time you come through and how long it's taken you to leave Council Grove in that 29 miles. So it's going to be a great day out there. We got fingers crossed. We're doing all we can that says, hey, no rain. We're going to have a beautiful day like we've been having the last couple years. And I know this is a big year with the 20th anniversary of Unbound Gravel. I also want you to know 3 Feet Cycling's been around for 11 years now, promoting the 3 feet law, helping to promote safe riding for our riders. And so please keep this in mind. Just got a notification today that one of the athletes we're supposed to support unfortunately was hit by a vehicle and this last week and not able to come down. All going back to we've got to do more around the mission of promoting the 3 feet law in every state. And I think you guys can all appreciate that. So know that that's what we're doing. And that's where this is what our team does to help promote that. So we want to make it a great day for you out there on the road as you are completing this 207 miles of Unbound. Also, I'm going to post this to my YouTube. I'm also going to post a link to our Facebook page at 3 Feet Cycling SAG. Any questions you have, put there on Facebook. I guarantee if you have questions, others have questions, we will gladly answer those. And that way everyone can see them. Don't forget to watch the previous video. All bags will need to be the size of a reusable grocery bag. No liquids. We don't want anything happen to leak or anything like that. And let's be honest, as you're going through, you don't want lukewarm water. You want cold water, fresh water. And so all those things will make a difference in your ride. And so one other thing I may suggest here is at checkpoint 3, you may want to have a clean kit in your bag. Nothing makes that last, 47 miles more comfortable than a brand new kit. So that can be something that can really help out, and we'll have a spot for you to change if you need to. So just little things like that, but any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We look forward to seeing you at Unbound and at the Expo on Thursday and Friday. We'll be across the way in the parking lot from the Garmin tent and kind of in between the Garmin tent and the main stage. So please come see us. Drop off your bag anytime on Thursday and Friday. We'll check you in. Make sure you've checked in with Unbound first so we have your rider's number. And have a great time. Safe travels, everyone, and we'll see you in Emporia.